everyone, I'm 30 Shutzy and welcome to episode 4 of the Volvo Revival. In this episode, we're focusing on the little things that make a big difference. From annoying quirks to quality of life upgrades, it's all about making the car feel more refined and ultimately nicer to live with.
Today we're going to be fixing the front windows, replacing the indicator stalk, replacing the reverse switch, and fitting a new Android Auto head unit plus reverse camera. First up, the front windows need attention, since neither of them rolled down properly. The passenger side was a straightforward fix, replacing the sliding guide retaining clips and refitting them into the window guides. I suspect the driver's side issue is similar, as these clips are known to become brittle and break over time. With the door card and window uninstalled, the issues were clear. Mangled regulator arms, a damaged slide rail and 2 ruined regulator slide clips. We drilled out the rivets and took the regulator to the bench to straighten it out. After straightening the regulator arms, we began reinstalling it. We fed it through the door opening, rotated it into position, lined up the holes with screwdrivers, and finally secured it back in place with the rivet gun. With the regulator reinstalled, we prepped the window for fitment. We sanded the damaged area of the slide rail and the new slide clip slightly to ensure smooth movement, greased the rails, and then began reinstalling the window and door card. Now that the windows are working, it's time to sort out the indicator stalk. It's damaged internally, which causes the indicators to work intermittently. At first, the issue only occurred when indicating left, but it has since progressed to affect both directions. I've purchased a complete unit, but I'm hoping I can simply swap over the stalk and connect it to the original mainboard. As long as the mainboard isn't damaged, it should work fine. Out of curiosity, I took apart the old indicator stalk to see what was wrong. The contacts were badly worn and the self-cancelling mechanism was very tired. Often when the indicators cut out, wiggling the stalk would make them work again. Now I knew why. While cleaning it might have restored functionality, the new unit felt much nicer, so I went ahead and installed that instead. Most manual cars use a switch that's triggered by the shifter mechanism to activate the reverse lights. When this switch wears out, it can stop engaging properly, causing the reverse lights to work intermittently. As you can see here, the reverse light initially comes on when engaging reverse, but it only fully activates when pressure is applied to the gear stick. This is a classic sign of a worn switch. To fix it, we're simply going to replace the switch. To access the reverse switch, the airbox has to come out. Removal is simple, just a couple of 3-pronged clips that we squeeze together with a socket and the whole thing lifts right out. With the old switch out, it's time to fit a new one. Last but not least, it's time to install the new head unit. To begin with, I disconnect the battery so I don't damage the new head unit when I connect it up. Next, I remove the old head unit. First, I took off the bottom trim and stuffed a rag in the opening to stop the screws from disappearing into the void. Then, I undid the 2 torque screws holding the climate module in place and stored them safely in a magnetic tray. Some fiddling and a few unplugged connectors later and it was out. Next up was the stereo and cup holder combo. After removing 2 more torque screws and disconnecting a few connectors, the car was ready for the new head unit. This is my friend Squid, a level 3 qualified mechanic and vehicle electronics whiz. I brought him in to help with the trickier wiring like the reverse camera as well as the stereo installation. He went above and beyond to make sure everything was installed and worked perfectly. Thanks Squid. Since the head unit is basically just plug and play, we just connected everything that would fit. One of the connectors had us puzzled for a while, but it turned out we didn't actually need it.
Right, so it does work despite not having all the compatibility. No idea how it works, but it works. Magic.
Wizardry, magic, and the Swedish.
Yes, Swedish Gobura. No, because we're not installing it for like the final time. We're just testing.
Seeing if it works.
Yes. We have to route it through...
What bit?
That
not
bit.
that bit.
That bit, not that bit. Okay.
Right, so now the next question is, where the hell do you want the antennas?
So this one, I mean, you'd want it, like, there, but underneath, really, wouldn't you? But that feels like it's going to be painful.
12 seconds later.
Explain.
4G module, GPS module. There's absolutely nowhere to put it decent up there. That speaker grill is the most impossible thing to remove in the world. There you go, so that's going to stick there, that's going to stick there. So if I try and get it in the highest point possible, which is like there, away from the clip, so a nub in there. Yeah. It holds.
Yep.
And I'm going to very carefully run the cable. And then that one just hooks on there and just screws in with the world's most finicky screw.
At least it didn't cross thread.
Yippee!
Yippee! What are these?
Those ones, hopefully you shouldn't need, because CAN bus. That is key position 1, key position 2.
Alright, so it's just generic stuff for other vehicles.
Please. This is the most inaccessible screw.
I said a bad word.
You should.
Can't say that word on YouTube.
Can't say that word on the interweb.
Nope.
What?
What manner of pain is happening?
The fact there's plastic here, an antenna here, and there's metal here means this doth not want to screw.
Things have progressed.
Microphone.
Where are we putting it? Squid.
We are getting rid of that piece of plastic, and we are hiding it in the most discreet place possible. There. It will still get audio from passengers of the motor vehicle.
Yep.
And the cable can tuck in there, and nobody will ever see it.
Other than everyone watching this video.
Everybody watching this video, you never saw this.
Nope.
Completely invisible.
Yep.
Nope. You never saw it.
It's camouflage. We'll also have to make sure that doesn't get wrapped around the steering column.
I don't need steering. We'll just take the wheel off. We came here for an audio upgrade, not a steering improvement. Because what I can do that, I can cable tie that, so that's out of the way.
Yeah, we got cable ties.
So I'm getting through the steering wheel now, and then... Ta-da! I believe microphony.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Get that, and let me just check. That does that. So if I have it all the way out, all the way down.
Yeah, that'll be the maximum amount of
cabbage
extension A.
Because then I can mount it to that. There's a little steering bracket there.
Yep.
Cable tight to that. That cable's not going to get overstretched, over sand, anything. That still moves. Happy days.
Tapping, we put in a zip tie, you don't really need to see that. Also, this is painful. Whoever designed this, you're cruel. But also thank you, because otherwise I wouldn't have an option for this. Screw number 1.
See, in a way, Volvo is kind of nice, because there is so much plastic here that the screws cannot drop into the void.
True.
But at the same time, when a screw does inevitably drop into the void,
you're never getting it out, yeah.
Never.
Oh, the light is dead. Dad, may you please put the light on charge, and then give me the other one.
The sun.
Yep.
Don't know what you mean. The sun is reasonable. You can put it on low brightness mode.
Yeah, but like even on low brightness mode. Like right now the lighting in here is terrible, but on the camera the lighting is actually fairly good. Because it's good in low light, but then if you're in a low light setting with light coming in, it just turns to complete shit. Oh yeah, we want to make sure those fucking shitty... These things! Why are they in cars? Okay, continue.
That scream was completely and utterly justified. Right. That's it. That's not. That is. Go on. Get on, lad.
Get on, lad.
Get on, lad.
Please go in without problem. Oh, thank God. It's in. It looks OEM. That is all we can... Yeah, that's all we can hope for. Yeah.
Beautiful.
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 Right, what's next?
And you've got to be thinking about your reverse camera, where you're going to feed the wire.
Yeah.
That's true. We'll leave it out for now.
Right, if we leave it there for the moment. Boot panel didn't want to come off. It's off.
Yep. Yes.
We want reversing camera there, I think you wanted.
Yeah, either there or there if it'll fit.
There. In this general vicinity. We've got the little bulbs out. But to do access from behind for cabling, boot panel. It's just taken like a year of our lives. So now, wire in here somewhere.
Yeah, so we have to, I assume, route it down this
If we
one.
remove this, then we can follow existing wiring to a certain degree.
Doing things. They come off very easily. There we go.
Easiest part of a Volvo to remove.
Yeah, honestly, easiest part of the Volvo to remove. Light removal has happened. As with everything of Love, it was ridiculously painful.
We love the Love, very good, very nice.
With this contraption, we managed to make it work. Things are happening. I have no idea how we're going to get those back in, but that's a problem for later. We will be back once we've made more progress.
So, to get this bit of plastic off that we want to attach the camera to, we've got to remove the wiper mechanism because the people at Volvo didn't want to make things easy for us.
Also, there's a bolt loose somewhere in the fucking boot. Yep. So we are one step closer to retrieving that bolt. Out.
It's out. I don't know where we put the camera, but it's out.
Yes.
We put it somewhere.
Also, it looks like we can't put the camera where we wanted it because the fucking screws are there.
There's a space here though. We can like attach it to the plastic under there, so it can go in that bit.
It can go in that bit. Okay, we have decided. So we have wiring. We have more wiring. More wiring out through this. Don't mind the damage on that. It was impossible to avoid. And then eventually it'll go down through there and to there and into here, which is what I've got to figure out next. I need to figure out how to get this trim out. So I'll see you when we've done it. Testing reverse capabilities.
Right, is reverse?
Reverse is down and to the right.
Might not show up on here yet because we've not got that hooked up. Do you want to see if the light has come on the camera itself?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on.
Wriggle the bulb connector.
Oh yeah, there we go. We have reverse light. And we have that. We just do not have signal to the screen. So it just needs that, whatever that cable does, I guess.
Yes, because that should request.
That should request the signal.
Yes.
Okay. So where does that go? So we've made progress. We managed to make it do working. Would you like to explain just very briefly what the problem was?
So, Volvo things.
Yes.
Many Volvo things.
Yes, but what is actually the problem?
Well, the reversing camera wasn't working. Turns out it's because it had to be connected to some sketchy wire on the back of the CAN bus connector, which wasn't explained anywhere apart from one Polish man on YouTube, which was very helpful. But then we also discovered that in our testing process that indicators and full beam do not work unless the climate control unit is connected.
Yeah, also, I now have a permanent fucking SRS airbag thing because I unplugged, because we turned the car on with the with the climate control unplugged. That is the thing that people talk about with these head units that you should avoid. So I'm going to have to go get Volvo Vita and then reset it.
At the minute, I've got
Things will be better.
Peugeot Planet 2000 and Lexia in my car.
Hell yeah. That's all the French stuff. Allowing you to fix French things. And they need fixing a lot.
No, they don't.
They do.
In our defence, it's a Halfords battery. It's not French, it's Halfords. It is wider than a Mercedes Sprinter. Factual. Look it up.
Good fun. Yeah, that just sort of wraps around on top. It's very fancy. Don't know how much sealing that actually does, but I think it's more just to hold that piece in more than anything.
We're getting the hinge condom back on.
Look at that OEM finish.
OEM.
I am fussy as fuck. Get on there. Hey, what time is it?
It's not 2 a.m. at all. It's 7 minutes past 2, actually.
Yes. So, do you want to show the people?
Oh, hello, the people. So, this piece of wire has been the bane of our existence for like the past 3 hours. Roundabout, yes. This singular piece of wire. But, due to the power of magic... Oh, also, interesting Volvo OEM iPod cable. Just there.
Yeah, or someone went to a hell of a lot of effort to do the same thing we just did.
Yes. But, with the power of that one singular cable...
Ignition has to be on.
We can see the ceiling.
Yes.
Because the boot is open.
Yes.
But it works.
It does work. I'm so happy. And we're going to do parking sensors another day because I'm dying. So you're not going to see that, but they are going to be installed at some point when Squid is available and feels like suffering again.
Yippee! Bob, we've also discovered that about 3% of this car is actually Swedish. The 3% being the badges.
Yeah.
And yet another made in a different country sticker back there.
Yeah. So what's the list we've had?
So there's Germany back there.
Germany
on that sticker. We've got Finland in the boot. We've got, well, China now. We've got,
Poland, yes. Poland, yeah. We've yet to see Made in Sweden.
Well, no, there's the VIN sticker in the back says Sweden of Gothenburg. Sweden of Gothenburg? Volvo of Gothenburg, Sweden. But that's just saying where Volvo's from. It doesn't actually say where the car's from.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to get home till like 4, 5 a.m.
I'm definitely not.
No, you're definitely not. You've got a long drive ahead of you.
You pee in the car, which will hopefully start.
Yes. It's still there, doing its thing. Look at the pulsating green light. Using my electricity.
Filling us with hope.
Yeah. It's filling the battery with something.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, we're reviving from 1.8 volts. Let's go.
Yep. Volvo.
Of love.
Of love. It's now screwed in. And there we have it. It's installed. What's the time?
It is 4:15 in the morning.
4:15 in the morning. Good night. Bye. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.